In this video, I'm going to show you how to make foghorns like this. Now the following foghorns and 60 more foghorns are available in my Foghorn D&B sample pack. So in that preview there, this is the melody. So this is Foghorn 1, Foghorn 1, Foghorn 2, Foghorn 2. Let's get into it. This is what Foghorn 1 sounds like. So let's create Foghorn 1. So let's start by adding a distortion on the effects tab. And I'm just going to put this on 0 square, put it on 100%. And this has made the sound like this. And you'll see why I've done this later on, because otherwise you won't really be able to hear what we're going for when I add the LFO to the different channels. So now let's add a sub on -2, and this just sounds like this. But we're going to put this on 0% because the LFO is going to affect it later on. Now let's put this one on basic shapes. So this is oscillator A, basic shapes. Move it to wavetable position 3, which is a triangle wave. Put this +1 and +4, and this gets some nice tones. And now let's put this to 0% because again, we're going to affect the LFO of it. Now let's add some noise, and we're going to put this on bright white. Sounds disgusting at the moment, but you'll see why we're using that for later. Put it on 0% as well. Now let's add a filter, and this filter is just going to run through oscillator A. So before oscillator A goes to your ears, it's going to go through this filter, then to your ears after it goes through the effects as well. So let's put this on 0, and we'll affect this with the LFO as well. And we'll put the drive up to like 25%. So now let's shape it with this LFO. So let's put this on envelope so it just plays once. Let's change the rate to 2 bars so it's longer. And then let's shape it to create this foghorn shape. So something like here, give it a nice attack at the start, and then give it a long sustain and a short decay. / release like that. Now let's start applying this to things. So let's start with the sub. So when we put on the sub, and now you'll start to see why we put this distortion on already. Now we're going to affect oscillator A, but before we can affect oscillator A, we need to set the filter up. Otherwise it's just going to be playing down here for this, which is like no hertz playing at all. So let's put it on here, and let's just leave it on 100%. So now you can see that opening up, and when we apply this level to it, you'll see what happens. So let's put it here, and let's play. So that sounds cool, but let's just adjust it down to like 67%, and we should get some nicer tones coming through. Brilliant. Now let's apply this noise, and what this noise does is just makes it even more grittier, but obviously we don't want 100%. 100% sounds weird. But if we do between like 10 and 20%, it normally sounds pretty good. Just adds that extra grit. Now we can come to the effects tab and add even more effects to bring the sounds out even more. So let's start with a hyperdimension. Now we don't want too much of this because it makes the sound more wide. We don't want it too wide. But you can experiment, but I like to go like less than 10% on each one. Something like this. Now let's add a compressor on the multiband setting, and we can just change the gain. And then we can change this below as well as this low here and this high, and it should bring out the sounds more. You can affect these as well if you want to bring out the sounds even more, like go like this. Does make a big difference changing these, so just be careful. And now finally we can add a filter, and we could go on misc and go on add bass to add even more filth. So we can go here, 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 and then put the through all the way, and look at this shape it's created. That just brings out some frequencies that sound disgusting. So that's the core of this foghorn created. Of course you can go like +7. Or you can try different shapes. got to experiment, see what you can come up with. And let me now apply some post-processing. So let's put it on channel 21 of my project template. This is a free download in the description if you want this project template. And you'll see I've got an OTT on it on these settings. That's not a FabFilter Saturn and all that. It's a Pro MB on these settings. So I'll just show you there, and there. And then I've got an EQ on it, cutting out the lows, because I've actually put a sub separately on this channel here. Quite a big, filthy sub. And then once all this is done, you get something that sounds like the first bass. So let's play it. And I've just got this absolutely blasting into the limiter. That sounds pretty awesome. If you're enjoying my teaching so far and you want to take your music production to the next level, why not check out my Music Production Academy? There's a link down below for more information on that. This is what Foghorn 2 sounds like. So for Foghorn number 2, we're going to start with a different distortion. And this one is going to be diode 1. And we're going to put this drive all the way at 100%. And then we're going to come to the oscillator tab. So far it sounds like this. And then we're going to change this to basic shapes and leave it on a sine wave. Put this on -2. And then we're just going to adjust this to 68%. And we're going to put the rand to 0 because it's a sub. We'll come back to this one later on, but now let's go to oscillator B. And we're going to come to digital and get an harmonic series. We're going to put this up to 7 to get 7 of them. And we're going to put the octave down to -3. I'll put the semitone up to 7. So we've got some really interesting harmonics coming through. And let's put the rand down to 0. Put the level down to 0 because again we can apply the LFO to it. Now let's come to the filter channel. And we're going to turn A and B on. So this is going to be running through both oscillator B and A. And we're going to leave everything else as it is. And we're going to come to the LFO now. Go to envelope, 2 bar. And then we're going to change this here. And we're going to change this here. Create this shape. And then let's apply it to oscillator B. So you can already see we're getting that sound through. But let's also apply it to the PD of B. And we're going to apply LFO1 to PD here. And this just adds more grit. So listen to this. Just subtle grit. Now let's come to the effects tab and add some further post-processing. So let's start again with a hyperdimension. Similar settings to before, just very low, make the bass a little bit wider. Now let's add a compressor on the multiband setting. Turn this gain right up. Turn the below up and just make it fatter. Going to turn this bass up a little bit as well. That sounds great. And now let's add an EQ. Boost some of these highs a little bit. And then we're going to add a pitch bend. So it's going to pitch slowly down. So we want this to start at the root note. So E here. So to do this, let's come to the matrix, LFO2. And then we want to add a global main tuning. So this is going to pitch it down slowly. But because it's going back to front, because we want it to start on the root note and not start like up here on a different note, we're going to set this to -1. So it's like inversed. And now if we put this rate down to like 2 bars, put this on envelope. You can see it's starting on the same note and it's pitching down rather than doing it up here and not knowing what note it's starting on. And then if you wanted it to go the other way, you just do this way. Let's leave it on -1. And there we go. We've got our sound. Now let's add post-processing. So let's put it on channel 21. And it's just the same processing as the last one. Obviously, you can do different processing if you want, and it's got that sub underneath it. So it ends up sounding like this. And now let's listen to the final product.
Then again, you're making it up. Then again, you're making it up.
If you enjoyed this video, why not watch this video here where I make more foghorns in Serum 2 and you can get even more filthy, disgusting sounds.